so first let's kind of go over the things in the recipe. So if you want to do anything, you just have to know how to do it. So like C, that's always going to be cup. C for cup, and eggs. TSP will be teaspoon. And teaspoon should always be lowercase. If you want to just say tisp, that's fine. I will probably call it a tisp. Tisp. Because that's easy. Everything on here is tisp, so we don't have to worry about tablespoons. Awful person. And so we start at the beginning. It's going to say preheat oven at 375. Awesome. We're going to go to the oven. Here it's just going to say bake. It gives us a number 350, so we need to turn the temperature up to 375 and start. Alright? Perfect. Awesome. So it says cream, butter, sugar, eggs, and vanilla. So how many eggs are we supposed to add?
We are adding 4 eggs.
4 eggs. Awesome. So here are our eggs. Just pull them out. We'll just be throwing them in the trash anyways. One way that I like to crack them open is just to like hit it once against something hard and then to open it up. Okay. Would you like to try? You can just crack them open together.
Getting nervous.
It's okay. Even if the egg went everywhere, we have more eggs. Your egg cracked. You know that you do it. Sorry. That's awkward. You're doing great, Haley.
Thanks. Oh, did it crack?
If it doesn't crack well enough, you can just hit it again. Hit it in a different spot. Just hit it again. Yeah. Okay, not hard enough again?
I'm really nervous.
Kyle, you're supposed to make her less nervous, not more nervous.
Okay.
Okay, so now we both have egg on our hands. We're going to wash our hands. Alright, so what is next? We have eggs, butter. For butter, I actually prefer to use margarine in cookies. I think it just turns out better. And butter is not exactly measured in cups, so this is something we just have to memorize. So 1 cube is half a cup. Easy enough, meaning 2 cups is just a whole box.
So you just unwrap them?
Mm-hmm. Wrap them and put them in. Okay, so we have 2 cups of white sugar. So I'm going to let you do the cups. Okay?
Okay.
You've been handing you the correct utensil.
So I just scoop it?
Just scoop it out. And before you put it in, here, just scoop it out and then go there. Alright.
Scooped.
Yep, and just to make sure that we have the right amount, we're going to use a knife to kind of scoop it back and then scoop the excess off.
Nice.
And just dump it in.
1.
Cream together. So I like to first just kind of go into the butter so that there's more, I don't know, solid stuff in it. It doesn't go exactly flying. We're just going to go into it and then just go on to the first setting. Haley, would you like to get this last chunk and then go for a little bit longer and we'll see the consistency that you can get to.
Okay, tell me when to stop.
Okay, you just push it over. And brown sugar is not quite the same as white sugar. One, like, if you feel this, like it's much more dense than if you were to just feel sugar. It likes to give. So, awesome, no, it's fine. Just put it in, and with brown sugar, we're going to pack it. That's another important difference. With sugar, with white sugar, we just kind of lightly put it in. It doesn't matter if it's packed or not. With brown sugar, unless the recipe specifically says not to, we're going to pack it in. But now we have to do it again, and this time I'm going to be the one pouring it.
Okay.
mixers can make messes too. Do you think it's packed enough?
Yes.
All right, just push it in.
Ta-da! That's fun.
It is. That is one superior part about these cups. Okay, are you ready to use the mixer again?
Yes.
Awesome. I will hold the bowl for you.
Should I smash it or just go for it?
You can just go for it. So you can see, like, most of the butter is not whole anymore. We have the butter that's pretty much evenly distributed. Mm-hmm. This is what it's going to mean when they say they want something creamed together.
Okay.
All right, and then we're going to be done with the mixer, sadly. All right, Haley, what does the next part of the recipe say?
It says add dry ingredients.
Dry ingredients. So that would be flour, salt, baking powder, and baking soda.
Okay.
So here we have the flour, salt, baking powder, and baking soda.
Flour.
Okay.
1 teaspoon of salt. 2 teaspoons baking powder. 2 teaspoons baking soda.
Okay. 2 baking soda. Now baking soda and baking powder, they're both white. And I'm always confused about which one it is. Mm-hmm. So I would recommend that you always, always, always mark them. I've seen pictures saying that one of them is more dense, like if you just put them side by side.
Yeah.
But I mean, they literally look like the same. So, that was baking soda. Would you do baking powder for me?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put 2 cups of flour in here and then stir it up and then add flour as we go.
Okay.
Just to kind of make it easier. Here's our flour. Can you place the part of sugar? The flour is a little bit more tricky, and it might get a little bit more messy. Okay. So, here it is. We're going to be scooping flour out and putting it into the cup. Okay. And then we'll still be scraping the top of it off into the thing. So I'm going to go ahead and show one to you.
Show me.
This is so that the flour isn't packed. Some recipes might tell you to pack flour, but generally you don't need it packed at all. Sorry, I'm putting this handle right in your face.
It's okay. You have a camera in your face.
This right here. Now we get to mix it by hand. If the thing gets too thick, then it can break an electric mixer.
Gotcha.
You should always be holding the bowl with one hand and then mixing with the other, just so that your bowl doesn't go flying away from you with all the ingredients. No need to be intimidated by a new recipe either, right?
Right.
What does a C represent?
Cup.
What about tisp?
Teaspoons.
Exactly.
More.
Well, we're actually going to be adding more flour.
Whew.
So the recipe calls for 4, and I learned how to make these at pretty much sea level.
Perfect.
And it works great at sea level. But they turn into like super flat, crunchy things.
Yes.
Up here.
Mm-hmm.
And I found that the way to combat that is to add 2 more cups of flour. They're going to keep the cookies firm. So I will stir some of this. Would you like to fill up my cup?
I would love to fill up your cup.
Thank you. It's very nice.
Got some flour.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
It's supposed to be for wheat bread, but it was not wheat flour.
That makes it hard.
Yeah, I was a little sad. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's very nice of her to give me more flour. We're making cookies.
Now I can make cookies.